Hello again, everybody. Andy here with Ozark Mountain Trading Company. Wanted to do another video for you guys. This one's kind of near and dear to my heart. It's the Jackson U-Pick. The boat you see here, it's a 2022 in the Tiger Shark color. 2023's virtually unchanged. About the only thing they've changed on it, I believe, is the paddle strap here. Instead of being kind of a little bit more of a fabric, it's more of a rubberized, maybe a little tougher material. But other than that, really unchanged. So just kind of go through some of the benefits on this boat. I own one of these myself. A lot of our other store managers are the same. My wife primarily is the one that handles this one. So again, it's not too much boat for any paddler. Before you guys go crazy, I'm not saying my wife can't paddle. She's experienced, but it's one of my favorite things about this boat is it's not difficult. This is going to be a really good multi-water if you're on rivers and creeks, or if you're on open flat water like lakes. This one's going to do it for you. So one of my favorite things, and you'll see me talk about it here, is you got that nice rocker. So you'll see how the front end and the back end kind of come up. Again, that banana shape again. This is going to turn really quickly. It's going to paddle really fast and efficiently for a boat its size. I'm not saying it's a whitewater kayak, but it's going to handle, it's not a one-trick pony either. So the U-Pick comes in at 12 foot 2 inches long. It's about, I believe, 35 inches wide, and it's got a 425 pound weight capacity. MSRP on the U-Pick is $1669. So that's, if that's in your budget, I feel like it's a good value. So what I mean by value, it's not necessarily what I call inexpensive, but you're not really limited. So, again, as I said, you can do multiple types of water on it. It's also a good recreational boat. You can haul a lot of gear on it. Personally, I'm a huge fan of open storage. So what I mean by that is if you've got, say like you see here on the Coosa HD, you got your hatch storage, which again, some people love that. I feel like, and again, this is personal opinion, enclosed storage is really something that people like the idea of. And a lot of our customers, when they get it, they find that they don't use it as much as they thought they would. What this allows you to do, for one, if you get water across it, it's kind of sloped up. It's going to drain it right back underneath. A dry bag, you can strap it down here. You can also pile it up high instead of worrying about where your gear is, kind of floating around on the inside of your boat. Also, kind of get down here again for you. See how the walls are not really high? That gives you a lower profile in the water. So what that does is it allows wind to kind of go over the top. It's not going to push you around as much. You've got kind of a taller nose, and the seat can trim almost the entire length of that kayak. What that does for you, that allows you to change the dynamics of how that boat handles depending on what kind of water you're on. So if you got it all the way back, it brings the nose of your boat up. It allows it to handle a little more loose. If you've got it a little bit toward the middle, if you're on calm flat water like a lake or a slow moving river, it's going to track a lot better. So keep that in mind too. Those of you familiar with canoeing, that term, trimming your kayak or trimming your boat, I mean. So some of the benefits here, you've got these Plano tackle box storage pockets here. That'll hold up to, I believe, a 3600 series Plano box. You have 2 of those on each side, so 4 total. Your foot pegs are adjustable on this gear track here. The gear track is aluminum. It's basically the Yak Attack aluminum gear track. You also have this gear track that kind of goes down the middle. What that does is allows you to maybe put the fish finder on the floor. You can also put it up on the side, and then you got your transducer scupper mount underneath there. You do have the little pad eye that Jackson's known for your stand-up assist strap. This boat does come with a load assist flag, comes with the stand-up assist strap, and it also comes with the Yak Attack Omega fishing rod holder. So it does come already kind of rigged up, just for your basic fishing trip. Another neat thing is on the front end and the back end, you got these little notches. What that does is it allows you to put cam straps or bungee through there and then over the top to secure that gear down. You do have Jackson's high-low riser system. Again, you just pull that chair up, and then you've got a really nice high position system there. And then back down, of course, for what I would call your paddle position. In the back, good overhead shot of your tank well. Again, a lot of room. Your tackle system, gear, cooler. This is really good for a cooler because this is a perfect square spot. Jackson does make their own line of coolers called Orion. That's perfect for the 25 quart series. And then you've got that 4-bolt pattern for your micro power pole, your torpedo. You got a little battery pad with pad eyes for securement as well. And then show you the bottom of the hull, because that's kind of where a lot of your higher dollar kayaks shine. So really, really nice keel line here. You kind of see there. But this is where you get your stability from. That's your primary stability. And then right along here as well. And then you can see a lot of these boats will have these ridges. That's for what they call secondary stability. So the best way to describe that is your primary stability, I always call, that's your initial wiggle. So if I say something's got a really good primary stability, that's when you get in, you're going to feel that stability immediately. And then once you start to tip the boat, you start to lean over, you'll find it'll loosen up a little bit and then it'll catch again. That's your secondary stability. That allows that boat to maneuver a little bit better. If you're turning tightly, you can kind of lean, kind of like a motorcycle. You can kind of lean into that turn a little bit. That's what a lot of these higher dollar kayaks do really well, whether they're recreation or they're fishing kayaks. There's a lot of engineering that goes into this stuff. There's people that work year round just designing this stuff. A lot of these guys come from, I know Jackson specifically has guys that came from surfboard designing. So they're experts in that field in maybe keeping your stability, but also giving you some that maneuverability as well. Not sacrificing one for the other, which is very common in a kayak. But anyways, that's the Jackson U-Pick, one of my favorite boats, customizable to the max. And, it's not a super expensive kayak, but it's an extremely capable one. So if you're one of those guys that wants to fish, wants to float, wants to do both types of water, pretty decent, that's a really good kayak for you. And again, if you have any questions, drop a comment. Like and subscribe. That helps the channel, kind of helps me keep these videos coming out. And if there's anything else you're interested in, again, I've got full line of kayaks here. I've got NuCanoe, Hobie, Jackson. I've got the Bonafides here. I've got Perception, Native. I've even got this Apex, which is Eric Jackson, one of the co-founders of Jackson's new fishing kayak, the Tier. But I've got several things. I've got Perceptions. Let me know what you want to see. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy. I'm here to help you guys out and get you into something that, maybe some of you have gone down that rabbit hole and doing a lot of research on stuff. This is why I've got the channel, just wanting to kind of help with that and kind of clear up hopefully some of the confusion on the amount of options that you've got here. But anyways, hope to see you soon, and thanks for watching.